Mr. Selenia Alfred, FIVB International Referee from Tanzania. Please welcome Mr. Selenia. And second referee, Mr. Okere Sande, CAVB National Referee from Uganda. And now, introduction of teams, starting with Team Ndejje. Shirt number 7, Peace Wasiti.
Very good morning to everyone watching us. We are live here at the indoor arena of Old Kampala to give to you the match of Ndejje Elites against Kcb-Nkumba. Ndejje Elites had a match yesterday where they fell to a convincing defeat against Kenya's Pipeline, whereas Nkumba started off on a very good note after having defeated Tanzania Prisons with a 3-0 defeat. Tonight, still in the same group, Ndejje Elites, runners-up for last season, face off against the league champions of Uganda, Nkumba Kcb.
Shirt number 16, Queen. Shirt number 11, Believer. Shirt number 2, Bar. Shirt number 3, Asiba. Starting with the shirt number 17, Smile. And press the numbers wrong. Kcb-Nkumba.
Right now, the team introductions are ongoing. They've called Bridget, shirt number 15 from Kcb-Nkumba. Shirt number 9, Nancy. Shirt number 7, Scovia. 11, Gina. Jennifer, shirt number 13. Katrina, shirt number 8. And shirt number 10 with the head coach, Lakoni. The team introduction have been made clearly for those in Old Kampala Arena, whereby the fans have got to know the players that have started or are starting this game. Meanwhile, I'm here with Agaba Eliam, who I'll be doing commentary with today. So, Mr. Gaba, what do you look ahead in this game?
Considering how both teams played yesterday, we have already seen the hardest threat is KCB or Kenya's Pipeline, KPC. And Ndejje has already tested. Nkumba is yet to test. But you can be rest assured, each one of them tonight is looking at a possibility of getting maximum points from the other, because you don't know what to expect from the other side. And that could lead to probably a chance of qualification into the next round. So this is going to be a very, very, very hard match for both teams. Everyone will put out a good show tonight. And for the people out there watching on YouTube, I'm sure you'll see that. They're starting on. First service starts with the Kcb-Nkumba, Katrina in the service box. A good service there, received well by Bridget. And an attack by Mamura is blocked, but kept alive. And Pearl attempts that one. Well covered. The second attack here has been adjudged as an attack on the net. That's 4 touches from Ndejje Elites. The first point tonight goes KCB's way.
The same attacked the net twice. They tried to complain, but the referee said play on. And later on again, because Kcb-Nkumba got its point. Remember, in this pool, there are 4 teams. We have Kenya Pipeline, we have Ndejje Elites, we have Tanzania Prisons, and Kcb-Nkumba. And already Kcb-Nkumba has 1 win. Ndejje tested a defeat to Kenya Pipeline. So Ndejje is trying to look for its first win also, whereas Kcb-Nkumba would like to maximize the opportunity and get 2 wins and leaves that and gets assured of qualification round. So Agaba.
Good service by Ndejje right there. Very tricky attack by Cavb there. But Ingrid gets that wrong. Poor set they are going to Pearl. It's a point for KCB. 2 points for each team.
We have shot number 7, Scovia, going to serve for Kcb-Nkumba.
Service for team KCB. Alangat Scovia served this one. Good reception by Belinda here. A back set here, and Mamula makes no mistake. Akelo and Cavb unable to block that one. It's a point for Ndejje Elites. Service for Ndejje Elites. Good service there by Queen Mercy. Good reception. Catherine attempts in 2. And Bridget attacks, but it's covered. A free ball for KCB. But Belinda attacks it out.
It was a nice watch by the
Catherine
line
attempts
judge.
in 2.
We saw that
Bridget attacks, but it's covered.
The ball
A free ball
went slowly,
for KCB.
almost landing on foot.
What do you think of the game so far? At the moment, still a bit tight and a bit low. Does it give you a clear picture of which team can win this one? Okay, what are your predictions for the game tonight?
For what we know the history between these 2 teams,
Does it give
we
you
know
a clear
it's already
picture of
derby. But what they are suggesting
team
so
can
far
win
right
this one?
now,
Okay, what are
they
your
are
predictions
saying,
for the
I
game
want to
tonight?
bring out my card, my best card yet. I want to see what the opponent has. So they are still fearing each other. They are going slow on each other. But we know the game tense will increase, and we shall see a good fight from both teams.
Do you think, well, you didn't give me a clear picture. Probably you're afraid to predict at the
We shall
moment.
see a good
I
fight
can't tell
from
you,
both
because
teams. What most people would say,
you think
decisive for both.
you would
but
think a decisive to go either way at the end of the day.
either way.
Okay, Adam predicts 5 sets tonight. Let's wait and see how it will end. A good reception by Par there. And an attempt for an attack in the middle is attacked out by Lydia for Ndejje Elites. Looks like tonight. Let's wait and see how it will end. A good reception by Par there.
Looking
And
more
an attempt
serious
for an
in
attack
this
set. And let's wait and see what happens next. Cavb serves that one. Good reception by Belinda. Setter opts in 4 now, and Pearl attacks that one.
The block
Very
was
good
late.
attack. Very good attack.
Play is still on. That's a free ball to Kcb-Nkumba. Trina sets that ball in 4. Then explodes. But the Ndejje Elites make a net violation, which the second ref has seen. And that makes it 7 points for Kcb-Nkumba and 4 points for Ndejje Elites.
Service for team Kcb. Jersey number 15, Bridget is on. He served that one well. Good reception by Belinda there. And Pearl attacks that one, but it's covered really well. Chepet. Oh. An attempt of a ball through 6 by Alangat Scovia. Ends up outside. This is the first attempt they have made to attack what we call a pipe. So do we call that a pipe, or it was simply an emergency set?
It was passed it over and we play on. Because I think the reception had refused. That's a low ball from the setter, Katrina.
First setting error from the setter.
Passed it over and we play on. Because I think the reception had refused.
She has really improved a lot ever since she arrived this season. You can see improvement every game she plays, And I think you have to give credit to Coach Tony for that. She has improved a lot for a setter who has just started volleyball in the recent years, especially in the National League here.
What I can tell you about Coach Tony, he develops talent. He makes superstars.
Indeed. And well, no doubt that's why he's the national team coach. And so far, so good for the big defending champions. Akelo serves an ace against the fellow Sumaya of Ndejje. You can see from her face, she's looking to correct that one.
Yes, she misjudged that and she never received the previous one. But what I can ask of you, do you still go in for her to appear on the national team as a repeal?
Well, considering how well or good the other repealers are playing on the national team at the moment, the ones we have, the options we have, I think she has a lot of chances to play. She's good enough. Depends on what the coach wants, but I think it wouldn't be a bad choice to have her. She's a very good player. The ones we have, the options we have, I think she has a lot of chances to play. She's good enough.
The coach of Ndejje Airlights calls for a timeout. The team is trailing by 5 points. The game was moving point per point until things have now worsened. So what do you think the Ndejje coach is telling them at the moment?
Well, like I told you, this is the game. For one who wants to leave the group, probably as number 2 or number 1, this is the game. And for Ndejje Airlights, having lost to Pipeline yesterday, this is a time for them to bounce back against a team like this one, a team that they know. And so far, this is not what they are doing. They are trailing by 5 points. They are not aggressive as they were yesterday against KPC, even if they did well. So it's going to be something they have to do. They have to psych up. I'm sure that's what he's telling them, to psych up.
That's why when you look at these teams in the group, you see Kenya Pipeline being the favorites to be number 1. But between these two, who wins here, I think will be number 2.
Well, you can't rule out anything in volleyball, but so far, KPC has shown an edge over teams in Uganda, and it's no mistake, it's not by chance that they are the defending champions of the Cavb Zone 5. Good block there by Katrina.
And she enjoyed that one. She celebrated that one,
by chance that they are the defending champions. Well, it's worth it. It's not every day you get to block a one-on-one. That was a good block there. A mistake from the receiver, and she managed to change that. That is something worth celebrating. Service from team Kcb.
That is Jennifer with the serve.
Good reception by Belinda there. And an attack from the middle. Dumped and picked. Alangat attempts. She fails that one. And Belinda attempts a dump from behind. Good cover there. Free ball. Set in the middle. Finally!
The ball is out.
The attack from Queen Mary, who has been a little bit not aggressive. Good cover there. Her first attempt at a very aggressive attack ends up outside. Set in the middle. Just less than a meter away from the line.
I would say that is a defensive strategy for Kcb because Ndejje is having two attackers front court. So Scovia's higher block with Nas combined, they are not giving the Ndejje center player a chance to pass and make a point.
A very careless mistake there from Jennifer. Looped
But in
by
this corner,
Mamra.
I still wonder why do they make center players cover position 5?
Well, for most of the teams, that's what they do. I don't know why also. We shall have to ask a coach when one comes around.
Yes,
and
I know
find
the
out.
idea is about the receiver attacker taking a 5 and 6 there. But I feel like most attackers are diagonal and they will find the center players there who are not good defensively on backcourt.
Well, volleyball has since transformed from a time where the weakest player would be put in 6. Now, a player in 6 is the most important player in the team in terms of cover and movement. A lot of duties for such a player. And you would prefer to have someone who has the basics of a receiver attacker to do that. Service for Team Ndejje. Ingrid serves that one. Good reception by Akero. Set in 4. And Alangat attacks, but she's blocked. Again an attempt. She dumps this one. Picked by Belinda. And Mamura. Good attack there from 2. She has been a little bit down in this one. Not the usual Mamura we know. But you can see from the previous timeout that they made. This was a good talk from the coach, and now only 2 points behind. And now it's time for Coach Tony to brief his ladies because things are not working the way he told them.
They had their comfortable lead of 4 points, but now it has been reduced to 2 points. That has forced him to call a timeout, although he's leading. You know, most timeouts are called when you are trailing behind or when you are tied, but it's an interesting timeout to call when you are leading because the gap is being reduced. So let us see what he has told them to do to get their lead again.
Well, a timeout is two-way. Don't forget that. So, Ndejje Elites also received a briefing during that timeout. So let's wait and see who took the notes really seriously and appreciated. But it's still Ingrid in the service box. Serves this one well. Good reception by the libero here. An attempt in 4 here. And Alangat attacks it, but it's picked. And Mamura again attacks. And this time blocked down by Alangat and Chepet's third blow.
As I said, a combination of Nancy and Scovia
and
is
Mamura
not
again
giving
attacks.
anyone trying to penetrate them a chance. They're having a good defensive strategy.
Good defensive strategy, Adam says. Service by Katrina there. Good set by the center here and a block once again. This time it's Bridget and Chebe. Service by Katrina there. Good set by the center here and a block once again.
Joining that block. You have to join in order not to give the opponent a chance to score.
Adam has a side, but bear with me, YouTube viewers. Good attempt there by Queen Mercy, and finally she attacks that one really deep in 6. Akelo unable to pick that one. Puts Kcb-Nkumba only 3 points ahead of Ndejje Elites. And now Belinda serves this one. Good reception by the libero. A set in 4. And Bridget attacks that one deep in 6. Belinda unable to pick that one.
Wow. Me, I was surprised that the libero celebrated more than the attacker at that point.
That's how much people want this game. And that's how much this game means. Because you don't know what to expect from an opponent like Pipeline. Good attempt by Queen Mercy there. Alangat will be disappointed from an opponent like Pipeline. That one with more effort. But the lead is a little bit comfortable for them. 3 points away. Service for Team Ndejje Elites. It's Queen Master in the service box. Good service, reception, and a setting for a setting error from Katrina. Ball crosses onto the opponent's side, and Mamura makes no mistake.
The gap is reducing again to 2 points. That is worrying Coach Tony. That is a service error from Ndejje's center player.
Service error from Queen Master puts Kcb-Nkumba 3 points ahead with 17 to 14. And Cavb, very experienced player, formerly OBB, here to make things work for Kcb. Good touch by Belinda, and Mamula attempts it, but it's blocked down this time by Jennifer. No cover in 6 there. It's now 4 points gap.
As I said, the defensive strategy, they are joining those blocks in order not to give the opponent a chance.
Cavb service again. Ooh. Poor judgment by the libero there. Sumaya had decided on whether to receive that one, and she decides it, and that is the consequence. 5 points gap once again.
That was considered an ace as well.
That's an ace indeed. Good set by the setter, and Pearl attempts an attack, but blocked down by Belinda.
That was considered an ace
And
as
Jennifer.
well.
That's an ace indeed. Really tall blocks from good
Kcb.
set by the setter, and Pearl really tall blocks. It's really working for Team Kcb. A timeout by Team Ndejje Elites. Second timeout for them. Last one for them in this set, unless Kcb calls another one. And you can see,
As you see the coach instructing, he's saying, how can we have a 3 point, we are chasing 3 points, reduce them to 2 points, 1 point again we go back, and now it's 6 points. How come?
Adam is reading lips here. I don't know whether he's able to do it. But dear viewers, we don't have sound from that side. So, well, you can also make of the statement that they probably predict what Coach Ron is telling these people. But this is it. This is what is there for now. And for any Ndejje Elite fan, this is a very worrying time. Good reception by Belinda there. An attempt in the middle there. Lydia dumps, but she's picked. Setting for, and Akelo attacks that one. Blocked out by Mamura. An attempt in the middle there. It's a point for Kcb. Setting for, and Akelo attacks that one. Substitution for Team Ndejje Elites. Mamuna Doreen goes out, and she's replaced by Peace.
Veteran player.
Service again for Cavb. Serves this one really well. Belinda picks it nice. And Pearl attempts an attack, but once again, blocked down by Jennifer. You can see the excitement on her face. Serves this one really very well. Pleased with the work she's doing there. And Pearl attempts an attack, but once again, Kcb-Nkumba. So far, so good for the defending champions. Everything looking good on their side.
What Ndejje should
But a
do.
worrying time for Team Ndejje Elites, because a loss tonight would mean 2 defeats in the CAVB Zone 5 Championship so far.
That's what I was saying Ndejje should do, to put that ball in the middle. It is giving them a lot of points. But the outside their balls, the Kcb, they are doing what? They are joining those blocks and making a good defensive strategy.
Well, let us know what you think in the comment section. Adam's observation is that Ndejje should change the strategy of middle, attacking more with middle players. But I think generally Kcb is doing well all along with the blocks. Looking a better team so far. Looking really a better team so far. Kcb is doing well all along with the blocks. Looking a better team so far. Anything can happen in volleyball. So let's wait and see if Ndejje Elites is able to reduce this 6-point gap and probably take this set tonight. Good service by Peace. The reception by Alangat. Ball in 2. But Bridget attacks it and it touches the antenna, which means it's a ball adjudged to be out. 17 points for Ndejje Elites. And Coach Tony doesn't wait for any reduction in the points. 3 points in a row for Team Ndejje Elites. A worrying time for Kcb. It is indeed time for him to call a timeout.
I'm surprised all his timeouts have been when he's leading.
Well, when you have a gap, you don't want it to reduce. And this 3 points in a row is a very worrying trajectory. I think he was right to call this one. And this means no more timeouts. Players have to win this set.
Do you know that
from the instructions he gives on touching?
you know Ndejje has benefited from that timeout?
I don't know. Every team benefits from a timeout.
You said
Every
it's
team
when-
yes, every team benefits from a timeout. But usually, sorry to come the team that is not doing well. So let's wait and see who appreciated this more. And Peace is still on the service box. Very experienced player came on to replace Mwambura Morino, who is also very experienced. Good service there. Good reception by Alangat. Attack by Bridget. The block there. Good cover. Ball in 4. Akela attempts a dump, but it's picked. And another point for Team Ndejje Elites.
Peace's service is disrupting the receivers of Kcb-Nkumba. They're not getting that pass to the setter.
And I think Alangat is trying to receive this one well, except Ndejje's block is really terrifying at the moment. Good reception there. Ball in 4, ball in middle, and
Asimo banks that one on the ground.
banks that one. Ndejje Elites coach seems to have had you. Balls are all in the middle now.
So you mean they are reading my comments? My strategy that they put the ball in the middle?
I don't know. But finally, the first substitute for Team Kcb, Ngot, comes on to replace Akero. Like I told you, I think the problem came with the failure to break that point.
That's
But now Ngot is here to try and break away. Service again. Please serve that one. Ball in 4 for Ngot. She attempts a dump and it's picked. Ball in the middle again. And the attack from Lydia again, once again from the middle, makes a point for Ndejje Elites. 8 points gap, finally reduced to 3.
Credit to Peace, who has been strategic with her service. She's doing a position service. She's serving Scovia. Scovia is failing to deliver that higher reception to Katrina. Katrina is struggling to come and set that ball for the rest of the attackers.
Very good service once again from Peace. Frustration visible on the face of Katrina. And the coach attempts a double substitution now. It's going to be Katrina out to be replaced by Auma, the captain. And Bridget comes off, this time to be replaced by Grace. Let's wait and see how well these people are able to break away. It's now 21 points to 22. Only 1 point gap. Service again, poorly received. Ball in 4. Goes for a free ball here. A middle ball again at serve. Jennifer touches the net.
Do you know that Ndejje benefited from the timeout?
Akelo comes back again to replace Ngot. Another substitution for Team Kcb. That's 4 substitutes so far. Service from Team Kcb. From Team Ndejje. An ace there for Peace.
This is the moment where the fans
Kcb,
are
that's
asking,
for
is the
substitutes so
pressure
far.
increasing?
Service from Team Kcb.
Is the pressure
From
increasing
Team
or
Ndejje.
decreasing?
An ace. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Peace came on at 14 points. And she's serving so far until 23. Good set there by Auma. And finally, the league defending
So far,
champions until 23 break away from this. Good set there by Auma. And finally, 9 services in a row for Peace. She's going to be praised with that one. Service for Team Kcb. Good reception by Belinda there. Ball in 4. Very well picked. Auma sets in 4. Good pick by Peace. And an attempt at a dump blocked. Pass up. Oh. Free ball for Team Kcb.
It's quite an interesting rally.
The only person attacking really hard here, being Lydia, in the middle there. At this time she attacks it wide. Set point for Team Kcb.
This is now what they call a derby. That is game down. Kcb-Nkumba 25, Ndejje Elites 23. And
Finally, Kcb recover from the shock and are able to win this one with only 2 points gap. Good fight there from Ndejje Elites. They are going to be looking forward to capitalize on that one in the next set. But worrying times for them again, because they lost yesterday and they lost today, means a really difficult time for them.
Do you know that Ndejje has woken up? Should we say it started while it was sleeping? It woke up late.
Well, they started really slow. It couldn't call it sleeping. Started really slow, fought a little bit late. But something good from them coming, especially since the arrival of Peace with that good service. We have to wait and see how well they perform in this one now and how they react to this, because they know what's coming if they lose this.
All right, we shall be back after a 3-minute break for the second set. Well, the second set is on the way. As you can see, the first ref is trying to get to know who the captain is on both teams. Okay. He authorizes the service to begin the second set. Ndejje lights with the serve. That is 1 point for Ndejje lights. This second set. Ball is still in play. Still a run. Well covered by Katrina. That is a second point earned by Ndejje Elites. Took them quite some time to make that second point.
Good start for Team Ndejje Elites there. Good start for Team Ndejje Elites. 3 points to 0. Agreed is serving. Good service from her. Poor attempt by the libero, but kept alive by the setter. And Peace blocks this down. It's now 4 points for Team Ndejje Elites. So that is no time to waste from Coach Tony. Bridget, jersey number 15, replaced by Grace, jersey number 3. And for Ndejje Elites, Mwamura Maureen, jersey number 6, who started the set earlier on, has been replaced by Peace, who starts this set this time round. A good set by Au. Ooh, very big there, very good pick there. And a block by Kalangat. That's a very, very good block from Kcb. And that makes it finally a point for Team Kcb and a breather.
They are chasing 3 points. It's not good to start a set when you are chasing.
Well, not good, but not every team can start while leading. That's why they're only 2. Backcourt by Peace is clearly underestimated by Alangat there. Very, very, very soft ball. She underestimated it and she paid the price. It's now 5 points. 5 points for Team Ndejje Elites. And Peace, who tormented that Kcb earlier on, is back in service. Starts from where she stopped. Good service, but this time picked. But an attempt by Grace goes out wide.
Ndejje Elites 6 points. That's, I think, a strategy. They came and said, we don't need to give Kcb-Nkumba a breather. We need to give to her. Whatever is happening with Team Kcb-Nkumba, indeed the coach has called for a timeout in order to ask them, why are they on pressure? They have already set down. They have already won a set.
7 points, Team Ndejje Elites. Only 1 for Kcb. Things really turning out a little bit difficult for Team Kcb. And Coach Tony here will try to talk to the ladies. End of first time out for Team KCB. Peace once again in the service. She has served this time really, really well, especially today. And what do you think KCB should do in order to save themselves from this?
The previous set, they suffered it when she was still in service. So far, this is her second serve. So if they can break immediately and they remove her from serve, maybe the 6-point lead will reduce. But I think it is going to keep increasing if they don't take her out of service. Again, it's a score by Ndejje. That means Peace is still serving.
Well, 4 in a row for her so far. She's looking to add on the 9 in a row tally she had in the previous set. It's now 8 points for Team Ndejje Elites and only 1 for Team Nkumba.
That's now a breather.
Finally, they break away from this. An attempt by Lydia, who has been doing well in terms of attack so far, goes out wide. It's now 2 points for Team KCB and about 8 points for Team Ndejje Elites.
That is Nancy Chibet in the service for Kcb-Nkumba.
Well, she's been serving well too. Her service has proved a little bit tricky for Team Ndejje Elites. Let's wait and see whether she will reciprocate what Peace just did here. Served that one really well. Good pick by the libero. Ball in 4, and Belinda attempts a dump. Goes out wide. But there is a touch on the net.
That's a net violation from Grace.
KCB's Jennifer.
It was actually Grace, just 3.
Oh, good observation there. Service by Lydia. It's a good service there. Good pick by Akelo. Oh, but fast setting error in this set from Ingrid. And Coach Ron is really annoyed here. But once again, KCB looking to reduce this gap.
That's an attack fault into the net. That ball was given Peace, and now makes it 4 points for Kcb-Nkumba and 9 points for Ndejje Elites. This is what we call a derby. Both teams are strong enough to win a set. We don't expect a 3-0. We expect a decisive. But all teams have a say in this game. Ball in position 2 goes above Dina's block and scores that on court, making it 10 points for the Ndejje Elites. It's a 6-point lead, and Kcb-Nkumba is trailing by 6 points and is chasing. Well, now we have Pearl in the service for Ndejje Elites. That's a good cover from the Ndejje libero. It's well picked. Again, Nancy Katrina gives that to Dina. Ball still in play, and it's a dump, and Ndejje scores on that. Ndejje is well into the mood in this game. It's leading comfortably. While he's still on. What they are doing to Kcb-Nkumba, they are bringing that block in the middle and dumping in the side.
12-4 for Team Ndejje Elites. Another substitution here by Team KCB. Ngo, jersey number 12, comes in to replace Akelo. Jersey number 11. Service again.
All in the middle, and I like that. Jennifer scores that one. No, Jennifer just that number 13 goes hard onto that and scores for KCB. That making it 5 points for the Simba Lioness. They are trailing by 7 points. Will they reduce the gap? Will they tie? Will they take the second set?
Service by Ngot. Good reception by the libero here. And an attack by Belinda is picked. Six points now for Team Kcb.
Now they are trailing by 6. They are chasing 6.
Service by Ngot. Good service there. An attempt in the middle, picked very well by the libero. That's a good play. And Alangard attempts, and she makes use of this very good effort from the libero. Now only a 5 points gap. Frustration visible on the faces of Ndejje elites. Please urging on Queen Mercy to break that one. Good reception by Peace. All in one. Good block by Alankat and Jennifer there. 8 points.
4 points gap. And now they are motivated. They think they can still come back in this game. They have reduced these points slowly. They are getting there as long as the server keeps the serve on.
Alungat.
Now Ndejje gets 13 points. KCB 8 points. Set in the middle by Katrina. Jennifer dumps that one. And the Ribero tries to cover that, but the effort goes wide. And that makes it 9 points for the Simba Lions.
Service by Team Kcb. Good service by Jennifer there. Good set by good pick there by Peace. Attempt at a back shot. Fails. But Katrina makes good use of this one. She blocks it down. It's now 10 points for Team Kcb. Previously about 9 points. It's really difficult now for Team Ndejje elites.
As the timeout might be two-way. So as Ndejje coach might give some good notes to increase the lead, but as well as Coach Tony might give them how to reduce them. So let's wait and see.
And now substitution for Team Nkumba. It's now Queen Mercy, who struggled in the last points there, has been replaced by Sumaya.
What I can see in the comment section, Obek Nicholas collected us with the name. That the name is Alungat, not Alangat. Thank you, Obek Nicholas. We know you are supporting Kcb-Nkumba.
Well, everyone here seems to be supporter of Kcb. Not many comments from Ndejje elite supporters. And a not good mistake there by Pal. could prove to be costly, especially with KCB chasing a very few points here. Well, it was 1 and now it's 2. 18 points for team Ndejje Elites and 16 for team KCB. Really tight set here, especially considering even when a team gets to be able to lead by many points, teams still cover up. Double substitutes for team Ndejje Elites. Mwamura Maureen comes on to replace the setter Ingrid, and Pearl, jersey number 2, is replaced by Shadia. A very universal player here. An attacker, outside attacker, but this time she's coming on to serve and set.
Wow. Let's see what they have for
Good
us.
service, good pick by Alungat. And Belinda makes a very good one here. A dump on Coach Tony's lady here, Jennifer. You can see Coach Tony telling Jennifer that she really did block that one. Not the right way. Telling her to penetrate the block. The block was a little bit off net. And the mistake was costly.
That has forced him to call for the second timeout for KCB. So Coach Tony is giving them his final instructions from that timeout. Because any other timeout, we expect it to be in Ndejje's side or no timeout at all. The set points are 16 points for the Kcb-Nkumba and 19 points for the Ndejje Elites. They reduced this gap from 7-point lead, 8-point lead, and now it's just a 3-point lead. If they can get it, they'll take the second set. But Ndejje is in a comfortable seat right now, I could say.
42 people watching so far. Well, we appreciate your company. Good attempt by what? Picked by Peace. And a costly mistake there for team KCB by Katrina, who has been doing well, especially with that pick with one arm, especially for balls which are far from her. But this time, doesn't really work out well. And Coach Tony is thinking about a substitution here. Let's wait and see who comes on. Service by team Ndejje Elites. Good one there, good pick by Alungat. Jennifer dumps it, but it's picked. A good set in 4 here, and Mamura attacks but blocked. Good pick there by Katrina. Good effort. Ball in 4 again. Mamula attacks it out and wide. 17 points for team KCB. Ronnie Chitosi asking for a touch. Says the ball touched the KCB setter. But the points goes KCB's way.
Wow, 3-point lead again. Trying to chase it and reducing it by the Lioness. But Ndejje has another save.
Difficult time for team Ndejje Elites there. The double substitution doesn't achieve what it was brought to do. With Maureen Mwamura struggling to score those points there.
Now it's a 2-point gap. Who would believe that a 7-point lead would be reduced by the Simba Lioness? That's a good blow from Jennifer, combined with Katrina to reduce the gap now to 1 point. It's 19 points for the Kcb-Nkumba and 20 for the Ndejje Elites. That forces the Ndejje coach to call for the second timeout. And
last timeout for both teams. Ndejje Elites lose their 5 points gap. Not working out well for them so far. The fans cheering on Ndejje Elites players as they warm up here. Clearly, they are impressed with the comeback.
This is the moment for both teams to psych up.
You had it right, 19-20 are the scores. Service by God. Good pick there. And Ball attempts that one, but it's blocked. Ball in for now. Belinda attacks. Blocked. Good set by the libero. Alungat attacks. Peace picks that one, and a dump by Ingrid. The libero and Jazz number 3 Grace unable to pick that one. Coach Tony really disappointed with that one, but we have to wait and see.
I would say it was a wise score from the setter, and they just setter to dump that ball after a rally.
The dump has been played back. With Jennifer dumping a ball in 6 there. He's unable to pick it. So now 20 points for Team Kcb and 21 for Team Ndejje Elites. Service by Jennifer. Good pick by the libero there. The back shot picked. Ball in 4. And Peace attacks this one really well. Good energy from her. 22 points for Team Ndejje Elites.
22-20.
Still a 2-point lead. Then Ndejje Elites. What would say the students versus the bankers? That's what is commonly used.
Service. And an ace there by
23-20.
Kagoya from Ndejje Elites. Really experienced player formerly KCCA. Serves an ace, puts them 3 points ahead at a very critical time. Alungat receives that one. A set for her, picked by Kagoya once again. And Peace attempts a dump and Chebet's net. That's a net touch and a set point finally for Team Ndejje Elites. 4 points gap. You'd think they would want to make that point early on and prepare for the next set.
Indeed, as we said, it's a derby. We expect everyone to have a lion's share in the game. The rally is still on. And finally, the Ndejje Elites get their set. But they well deserve it, don't you think? After having led by 7 points, 8 points, trying to come back in the game.
Well. Now, 1-1 for both teams. A possible 4 to 5 sets to play so far. We are now on for the third set. Both teams sharing a set here.
for the third set. Remember, the set scores is 1-1. The Ndejje Elites have a set and the Kcb-Nkumba have a set. We are yet to see who is more aggressive, who wants it all, who would like to qualify to take a win tonight. It's Katrina in the serve for Kcb-Nkumba. Well picked. And ball in the middle by Elites, and Asimo scores that. I hope Kcb should be aware that Ndejje took them a 7-point lead in the start. So they should look to avoid giving them a comfortable lead once again.
Good pick by Peace there. Good cover by Katrina. The pick by Sumaya there. Ball in two. And Pearl attacks that one, but it's picked by Katrina. Both teams fighting on. And Lungat attacks that one on the head.
That is a police case. She laughs on that.
Okay. Very funny one, that one. Very funny one, that one. And a light moment.
We well deserve such a moment because the game was
moment in this match. 1-1 Team Kcb. Alungat serves that one. Good pick by Peace. A ball in 4 for her. The attacks, but is picked. Ball in the middle and it's dumped. Not unable to pick that one. 2-1.
Ndejje seriously took my comment, and it's putting the balls in the middle. They have scored so far. They are 2 points from the middle, by the way.
Well, considering you are a Kcb fan, we shall not be happy with you should the results not turn out the way we want it. I'm talking from the view of the fans of Kcb.
I hope.
But whether middle or what, no problem for Bridget as she attacks that ball right off the hands of Peace. It's a block out and 2-2 for both teams now.
We are yet to see what Ndejje has in mind in scoring the next point. Oh, it's a failed reception from Ndejje players.
Well, here in the comment section, Margaret says, keep zooming them, it's when they become clear. Karunja Irene says, good morning guys, we just picked here, they were to go back with minimum. Well, your love for volleyball is unmatched, keep picking indeed. We are here to keep you covered. You can always watch it again anyway, even after it's done.
That was a good score from Pearl of Ndejje.
Chebet's unable to pick that one. Service from Ndejje right. Pearl serves that one really well. Wide pick there. A free ball for Team Ndejje Elites. Cheta puts it in for Peace and she attacks that one really hard in 6. Very good point for Team Ndejje Elites. Everything now working for Ndejje, including out Adam. What could be wrong with the blocks from Nkumba at the moment? Because
they were
it's not
late.
as biting as it was in the first set.
This time around the block as we are late. They are taking a joining block.
An ace from Pearl, a lucky one for her, lands right in the box there after a net touch.
Ndejje seriously wants this set this time around. Good hit by Betty, just number 12, KCB Lioness, making it 4 points for the KCB.
KCB trailing by 1 point. Keeping it close, unlike the last set. Service by Bridget. Served it really well. Good pick by Peace, and the ball in the middle. Very well utilized by Pearl. It's now
6-4.
6-4.
Seeing Peace in the service zone is a worry for the Kcb-Nkumba players. Don't you think so? Whenever they see Peace going south, they know they have a mountain to climb.
Big mountain to climb indeed. Service from Peace. Good pick by the libero there. Ball in 4. Attacked right on top of the antenna. 7 points for team Ndejje Elites. 4 points for team KCB. Finally, a Ndejje Elites fan shows up. Abet Musim says, Team Ndejje.
That's an S from the Ndejje.
Well. 8-4. Ndejje Elites back on that gap again. 4 points away. A very difficult time it would be for Kcb-Nkumba to pull them back.
Peace with the serve for Ndejje Elites. Well received by Scorpio, set well by Katrina. Bet goes hard on that, but it's out. And that forces Stonet to make a substitution.
Ngot comes out and she's replaced by Grace, jersey number 3. But it's a very big mountain for Grace here as she comes when KCB is trailing by 6 points. Actually 5. 9-4 is the score. And Peace once again terrorizing the people in charge of passing that ball to the center here in KCB camp. Alungat bats that one outside. It's now 10 points. Peace once again serves this one really well. A lucky touch on the net. Katrina unable to pick that one. Very tricky to pick.
That first,
it's a first time out for them.
well, Kcb-Nkumba is really having trouble in this set, especially in the reception zone. Although the attackers are passing over the ball, they are failing to score, they are failing to block. They need to organize their block because I'm sure they have showed that they are good blockers. That's why they have scored most points than attacks. So if they can get the reception right, they'll be well. They will come back into the game because now they are trailing by 5 points. They are trailing by 7 points now. 7 points now. This is serving for Ndejje Elites. So that one picked. Trina puts it in the middle. Jennifer goes hard on that. It's retrieved back. She dumps that and they have failed to keep that ball in play. Making it 5 points for the Kcb-Nkumba. Grace Adong in the service zone for Kcb-Nkumba.
Peace using all the experience she's got to put Ndejje Elites ahead again. Substitution for team Ndejje Elites. Queen Mercy out. And she's replaced by Kagoya, jersey number 8, who has been serving well also. Alungat attempts that one, but she's blocked down by Lydia's third block there in the middle. It's now 13 points for team Ndejje Elites and 5 for KCB.
Katrina
Stony opts for a substitution of a center there.
Katrina was taken off and replaced by Auma, an experienced player of Kcb-Nkumba. She comes in and she's really encouraging her teammates to keep calm and fight hard to be able to come back into the game. Good hit by Scorpia, but well covered. Again, another hit, well covered.
Backward there. This attempt hit in 6 there. And Grace makes an attempt to pick that one, but she fails. 14 points for team Ndejje Elites at 5.
A 9-point lead. KCB showed that can chase and reduce the gap. But this time around, let's wait and see. That's a service error from the Ndejje Elites, giving Kcb-Nkumba their 6th point of the game. And that takes Jennifer into the service. Rara is still on.
A block by Chebet there puts Kcb-Nkumba within a 7 points gap. A reduction by 1. Jennifer still on service. Good service from her. Good big boy piece. A ball attempt by Dump. And well. Jennifer picks it, but Lydia makes sure the point ends up the Ndejje way. Nasasina Moses says Ndejje we go. Well, I think finally Ndejje supporters are beginning to show up. Becca BB says all the Kampala that light on Nkumba's side is horrible when you're receiving. That's a very good observation, something that the management needs to work on. Management of this stadium. And probably going forward, baby steps, baby volleyball. Maybe we shall reach at that level too.
Yep, that's why most of the Uganda Volleyball League games were taken to Old Kampala because of this facility not being in good conditions.
Well, let's not assume, but we shall play in all conditions for all teams. And a very good display from Ndejje Elites. Both teams trying to keep that ball up. But it is 8 points for team KCB and 16 for team Ndejje Elites. Good service by Belinda. But it goes off wide. Goes wide. 9 points.
The Rai is still on. And Bridget scores that, making it 10 points for the Kcb-Nkumba and 16 points for Ndejje Elites.
10-16 is the points. Abu says, concentrate Elites. We have this. Indeed, Ndejje fans acting on their team, and it's not disappointing. That's a very good attack there from Pal. But worrying there from Belinda. Worrying from Belinda. A small minor injury from her. And she's replaced by Mwamura. You could see, I think that is a very precautionary measure from the coach in order to calm her down and work on her injury there. Substitution on the other side, Kcb-Nkumba replaces Alungat with Akelo. Service by team Ndejje. Good service there by Lydia. Good pick by the Rebelo. Ball in two, and Bridget attacks that one, but Maureen picks it, and Pearl attacks right in the corner in one. 18 points for team Ndejje Elites. Ball is on, and this looks like a set for Ndejje Elites.
Well, an 8-point lead, someone would say, yeah, but someone who has seen it today, where the 8-point lead was reduced, would say, no, they may have a chance.
All games, all sets have had at least a 6 points gap for each team, and they have all been reduced to 2 or 4 by the time of closure of the sets. Let's wait and see whether Kcb will try and reduce this gap and probably take this set. It's now 7 points. Chebet on the service. Serves it really well. Received by Maureen. And Pearl attacks that one very well in 5. She's now a very big challenge for Kcb's tall block.
That calls for a second timeout for Kcb-Nkumba.
Second timeout for team Kcb-Nkumba. Well, the last one from their side, they can only depend on Ndejje Elites if they are to have another timeout. But things looking really good for team Ndejje Elites. Coach Tony, they are talking to the ladies.
I see Dixon Power sending sound again. Thank you, Dixon, watching live from Kasese. I know you are following the Kcb-Nkumba team. By the way, Dixon, please help us and clarify what sound are you saying? Because we're having the DJ in the arena. Maybe it's our mic or the DJ. Which noise are you hearing that you are not being able? Play still on. Good dish by Grace. And she scores the 12th point for Kcb-Nkumba.
8 points gap. It's now 12 points and 20 for team Ndejje Elites. Service by Bridget. Good service from her. Picked by Maureen, but poorly. Maya attempts to pick it, but she fails. It's now 13 points. Baker BB replies and says the sound is okay. Thank you for the reply.
That
Pass updated in case there is a problem so that we can be able to work on it from this side.
that means Dixon Power, you better climb those mountains in Kasese to be able to get the connection right.
Same old story. The 10 points gap now reduced to 6. Kcb-Nkumba trying to reduce this one. Players on the bench adding on the players on court. But Bridget served it out wide. A relief for Team Ndejje Highlights.
21, 14.
Especially considering their most lethal server, Fish, who has been doing well so far, is now back in the service box. A nightmare for KCB.
True nightmare.
Good service from her. Picked well by Grace here. And Mamula attacked. Auma unable to block this one. Passes right through the hands and is deflected outside. 22-14. Peace starting from where she stopped. Ball was deflected. It was a poor touch there by Grace there. And Peace is attempting it again. Served it really well. Good pick by Akelo. Free ball for KCB. Back shots. Not well executed. And Mwamula attacks it really hard. And it's blocked out. 23-14.
Well, with 2 points left for the Ndejje side, KCB have a higher mountain climb. As we had said, we will be seeing maybe a decisive match being played. We see now one team has shown that it is going ahead. Wow, nice cover from the Ndejje players there. The rally is still on. The bell is doing all what means possible for the ball to be kept up.
Free ball. Ball to Mamula and she dumps it. And this time, Grace attempts to pick it, but she's unable to. Set points for Team Ndejje with 24-14. This has been a very, very, very good set for Ndejje Highlights. Dominant at that. She's serving again. Peace once again. Serves it really well. Good pick by Ngot. She attacks hard. Oh, that was Grace, sorry. Good pick from her. Good set from the setter. She manages to get that point there. It's now 15 points for Team KCB. Zero margin of error expected here. 15 points. 9 points to chase.
It's quite a well served, well picked. Oh, finally, there's a net violation by the KCB blockers. And that makes Ndejje Lights take the second set.
6-4. Ndejje secure. Kcb-Nkumba 1.
You had that right. And now we are going into the fourth set. A possible 5 should KCB win this. The ball is in their hands for everyone to decide how many points they want in this one. Ndejje Highlights will be looking forward to being selfish on this one. They want the 3 points. But KCB will also try and get a point here, 1 or 2. For them, it's a maximum of 2. Ndejje Highlights still has a chance of getting 3. Let's wait and see how this one ends. But next, it will be a men's match. Mulinde Adam will be updating you on which game comes on next.
We shall be having Jeshi Stars of Tanzania versus Police of Rwanda at 11:30 here at Old Kampala women. That will be our next game here. It will be between the Jeshi Stars of Tanzania versus the Police from Rwanda.
In a possible last date in this encounter, should KCB not be able to get this one right, but there is a reason they are the league defending champions, and the lineup for KCB is Katerina Alungat, Chebet, Akelo, Grace, and Jennifer. Whereas with Ndejje Elites, we have Ingrid, Lydia, Pearl, Belinda, Peace, and Queen Mercy on. Doing really well here. Good service from Ingrid. Good pick by Akelo. Kera attempts an attack, blocked again. Nalungat attacks, but she's picked. Ball in 4. Pearl attacks. And it's a point for team Ndejje Elites.
Well, the Ndejje Elites have got a defensive strategy right now. Remember, KCB had a well defensive strategy in the first set, but now Ndejje Elites are trying to get that in the surface. Well, 3-point lead by Ndejje Elites. What do you say?
3 points lead by Ndejje Elites. Worrying times for KCB, but it's just started and we know what the champions are capable of. Let's wait and see how it goes. Finally, a point for KCB, done by Akelo.
I have a question for you. You still believe the Hadija sisters have a big impact on this team?
It was a big impact, especially considering the people that have replaced them have not really played volleyball that much, and some of them have been out of the game for a time. It's going to be some time for Coach Stone to get the best out of them, but he has time, and we know he can do that. Probably by the time we reach playoffs, it's going to be a different Nkumba, and you know he can do that. He always does. He always delivers, and we know he can do that.
The only person I see coming back is Habiba.
Well. Let's wait and see how well this goes. But so far, so good for Team Ndejje Elites. Very good attack there by Lydia. Attacked with energy and vigor. And some noise there, of course, from her. It's now 5 points for Team Ndejje Elites. And only one for KCB.
Have they forgotten? If they lose here, they may not qualify.
Well. Not that per se, but a loss, of course, puts you in a difficult position for any team. And they know. A good set by Katrina there in the middle.
By the way,
a set by Peace adjudged to be a double.
I remembered that it is Ndejje that are the ones who require 3 points because already KCB has 3 points. So that means KCB will have to go against Pipeline. Do you think they will get a point from there?
Well. It is a challenge for both teams. League champions of Uganda versus the defending champions of CAVB Zone 5. A good one to watch, a very good game to watch. I'm rooting for KCB on that game. I know they can. And I'll be there in the stands so I support Team UG. Hopefully they pull off a very good performance against those champions.
My worry is Ndejje picking up points here and picking up points on the Tanzanian team, the Jesse Stars, that will give KCB no chance of qualification.
It gives KCB a chance to qualify and also Ndejje Elites a chance to qualify. Why not? Let KCB. Probably Pipeline will be eliminated. Don't underestimate our champions here. Good volleyball here in UG. And let's wait and see how well they perform here. And it's a ball for Belinda here. Poorly picked by Alungat. Free ball for Team Ndejje. Belinda picks it well. Ball in 4. Piece blocked by Katrina here. A good block from her again. Really turning out to be a very good blocker. She has been blocking one-on-one. Very tall block there. Very well placed. Doing well so far.
What she does after the block is what surprises me. She really enjoys that and celebrates that.
Ball in 2. And Grace and Jennifer block that one. 5 points. Not an easy cake to eat here for KCB, for Ndejje Elites. Not really easy because it's now 5 points. Only a deficit of 1 for KCB. Ball in 4. And Peace attacks that one, but it's picked by the Libero. Free ball for Team Ndejje Elites. Ball in 2. And Pearl finally scores that one. The gifted twin says, my Elites, let's go. I believe in you. Well, 7 points for Team Ndejje Elites and 5 for KCB. An attempt at the dump picked. Ball in 4. Race attacks, but she's picked. It's a carry. Ball has been carried from the ground. It's now 3 points away for Team Ndejje Elites.
We're having Pearl in the service, just 2 for Ndejje. Serves it over, well picked. Katrina puts that up. It's a failed block by Jennifer.
Faulty block there by Jennifer. Penetrated by Queen Mercy there. Ball deflected in deep 4. It's now 9 points for Team Ndejje Elites. and 5 for team KCB. Coach Tony saw this at the right time to call for a timeout. And we'll have to wait and see how it turns out, especially. But of course, they know, everyone on that team, that this is the set. Mutesasi Aruna says, where are the Hadijas of KCB? Well, I think Hadija is now in East African University of Rwanda.
Otin Hadija is the one in Rwanda. But
And,
Achelun Hadija is playing for BVC in this Zone 5. Watch out that game with Spotters. I think that's ended. Spotters and BVC.
It was live a moment ago, but I think it's done already.
That's where
3-0 is a 3-0 for Spotters.
it's a rally ongoing. Sana dump and KCB score. Remember, it was a 3-point lead. They reduced it. It increased to a 4-point lead. They have again reduced now. This is a 3-point lead.
Three points gap. Machu is here and says, this is the KCB. Someone was yapping that it will hire Kenya Pipeline. Lotto. Well. Kenyans, please be less violent. Be less violent. We are keeping our guns on the side. You'll see them when we meet Kenya Pipeline. You'll know why KCB is a league champion here.
Machu.
We urge you to be less violent. Let's wait and see how well this game goes. Ball in the middle for team Ndejje Elites. Jennifer touches the net, and that is 3 points away for team Ndejje Elites. Peace terrorizing KCB once again with that service.
I will consider her the best server or the MVP tonight.
Yeah, very good services from her.
Wow, she has been removed from service.
Finally. Okay, thank you, Machu. Machu says, okay, Bwana commentator, ceasefire, indeed ceasefire. Let's wait for the game tomorrow. I think it's going to be there tomorrow.
Kama Kenya Pipeline itacheza na Kcb-Nkumba. Tuko Kcb-Nkumba ya Uganda. Kama zote ni za Kenya, tutasupport Kenya bwana. Asante. Thank you for being online, Machu.
Thank you, Machu. Let's wait and see how this goes. But so far, things going well for the runners-up of last year's league. It's now Queen Mercy on the service. Good service. Was going out wide, but Alungat, well, couldn't dodge the ball really fast enough. It hit her as it was going out. Very undecided on that one.
It's a 4-point lead right now.
Kenyans taking over the comment section here. They have already started the war, so I don't know how well Nkumba is going to play. I think tomorrow against KCB. But the war has started already.
Nice pick by Dina. Katrina Nancy with the set. Jennifer passes it over.
Good block there by Nkumba. But Cavb touches the net. 13-8 is the score. Ndejje Elites boasting this one. Looking to bounce back from a 3-0 loss to Kenya's Pipeline yesterday. It was a very humbling experience. It is no surprise Kenyans are already threatening KCB here. Already. Good attack by Alungat there. Ball deflected outside from the block of Lydia. It is now 9 points for team KCB. Service from the setter, Katrina. Serves it really well. Good pick by the libero. Ball in one. Oh. Setter undecided there. Attempted the ball in the middle there, but Ndejje unable to get it. It's now.
That is Lakoni Peter Tone, coach of Kcb-Nkumba.
Good attack there from team Ndejje Elites. That was an attack by Pearl from backcourt. Ingrid is now in service. Where Ian says, how much is the entrance at Old Kampala? Well, entrance is 10,000 for the whole day. You get to watch all matches that are there the whole day. Then Akampa M. Victor says, enlightened me about the new rules on backcourt players jumping in the box. I see it's common. Well, there's no new rule about a backcourt player jumping inside the box.
Well, you can toss the ball from out and contact it inside the
That
court.
has been there. It's not new. That's why I'm saying there's no new such rule. Please clarify. But here, as we watch, Kcb is coming back from that 4 points gap. It's now only 2 points that they are chasing from Ndejje Elites. Ndejje Elites will be disappointed if they don't get this one.
Well,
Alunga serving. Serves it very well. Good pick by the libero there. Ball in for Pearl. And she attacks it really wide and out.
Ronald,
13 points for Kcb.
Ronald is saying 3-1 in favor of the Ndejje Elites. Let's wait and see. Remember, Ndejje Elites are playing with the champion of the National Volleyball League of 2023-2024 season and the champions of National Club Championships 2025. 2024? Yeah. So let's wait and see the champions. Have a say. Me, I supported Ed Sider because this is
Well,
derby.
you predicted a decider, but from the Ndejje side of things, well, they want 3 points. They want a 3-1, and they're going to fight for this. But as things go on right now, we are watching a repeat of last year's final. Ended in favor of Kcb, a 2-0 for them in what was supposed to be a 3-match thriller. But tonight, Ndejje making them ask for water. It is Alungat on service again. Good service from her. A good pick by Peace. Set in 4 for Pearl. She attacks it and it goes out wide again. Appealing to the referee to see that touch on the block, but he doesn't see that. We don't know if it's there anyway. We shall go with the referee. The ball is out. It's now 14-14.
Well, Kcb we can. That is Kanyesige Flavia Rita, a former Kcb player. Do you remember her playing for the Kcb dynasty?
Well, I do remember. It's good she's supporting from here on YouTube. But finally, the lady that has been breaking those points does it again. Lydia attacks that ball through the middle. It's 15 points for Ndejje Elites right now. Belinda is on for service. Good service from her. A good pick from Alungat. Ball in 2. It goes to middle. And the attack goes wide from Belinda there. You had that right.
Abe Tumsime says it's Ndejje 3-1. Well, Abe, go through. Go very slow. Go very slow.
Mwachu says utamu wa volleyball ni seti tano. Is it tano?
Yeah.
Okay. So Mwachu is rooting for 5 sets. Well, let's wait and see whether KCB is able to win this one, because that is the only way they can do this. Kenyans supporting the person they are going to meet tomorrow.
Well, do you know why they're supporting? Because it is Kenya Central Bank, Nkumba.
Well, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see how well it goes. Good pick. Free ball for Ndejje Elites. Ball in 2 for Pearl, and she attacks it out wide. Third attempt on an attack from Pearl. All of them going out. It's been a difficult time for her. It's now 16-16.
Well, Ndejje have forgotten that I told them the weakness is of Kcb is in the middle. So they've been scoring in the middle their points. But let us wait and see.
Pearl again, and this time she does it well. Ball attack deep in one. Akelo unable to pick that one. It's now 17 points. Yeah. 17 points for Team Ndejje. A double substitution. Mwamura Morin comes on to replace Ingrid. And you said Shadia comes on to replace Pearl. Double substitution gives Ndejje a chance to have 3 attackers up front there. Let's wait and see how well this stands up for them. It's Shadia on the service now.
Thank you for much for correcting me. I said Kenya Central Bank, and now you have told me it is Kenya Commercial Bank.
Good touch by Peace there. A free ball for KCB. Well picked by Akelo. Ball in the middle. And a dump by Jennifer there. And it bites. Sumaya unable to pick it. It's now 17-17. Both teams fighting. Tumusime Owen says, Machu, let's wait for tomorrow for Pipeline. Indeed, wait. Not an easy game. Good set by Sumaya there. Set by Katrina. Alungat attacks it and it's picked.
Wow, that's a good hit from Scovia, KCB's receiver attacker.
First time hit from Scovia. KCB up for the first time. Mushavero just says, here following from KIUT, Congo Lamboto, Dar es Salaam. Well, we send regards to you there in Tanzania. We shall be able to serve you. Keep up on the channel. We shall be able to serve you all the games as they come live. Regardless of how many they are, simply make your own choice and go live. We shall give you every game live.
You know that KCB had got a lead, 18-17?
Yeah, finally. But it's now the nightmare that has always been here. Peace on service. And she serves an ace once again. She has proved to be a very, 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 very big thorn in the foot of KCB. Always delivering wherever she's in that service box. A service really, really difficult for them. I don't know how Pipeline was able to survive her yesterday. But Pipeline really had a good game yesterday. Very, very, very humbling experience for Ndejje Elites. Probably a good lesson that they have brought into this game of KCB. Good attack by Alungat picked. All in 2 for Belinda. And she attacks it and it's deflected outside from Alungat's block. It's now 20 points for Ndejje Elites. 18 for Team KCB. And they utilized their last timeout in this set. It's the second timeout for Team KCB. Mwachu says, Sime Owen, we shall wait. Well, you can feel the confidence from the comments. Indeed, let's wait patiently for that match. Let's pray to the good Lord to take us until the next day.
Well, to me, I pray it's brought here at Old Kampala, because if it's taken to MTN Arena, I will not be able to watch it.
You'll be able to watch whenever it will be. A very good game to watch. Sporters will have you covered from wherever you are. Let's wait and see. Fedwin says surely that timeout was needed. Indeed, he agrees with Coach Tony. Service from Ndejje. Peace again. The lady in charge of terrorizing passers of Kcb. Good reception by Akero. And a dump here. Well picked. But doesn't turn out really well. Finally, they break away from this service. It's now 19-20.
Well, it's 19-20, and Kcb have a chance of serving that ball over and put a strong defense for them to be back into the game.
Good service from Jennifer there. A good pick from Shumaya. Ball in 4, and Belinda attacks it wide. It's a ball out. It's a ball out. 20 points for each of them. Really, really tense game. Really tight game. Service again for Kcb. Jennifer serves. Good pick from Peace. Ball in 4 once again. And Belinda this time attacks it. Really going out. But Akero is standing in its way. A substitution for team Ndejje. Kagoya, jersey number 8, comes in to replace Queen Mercy, jersey number 16. Very experienced player there. She has been serving well too. Good service from her. Good pick from Makelo. Ball in 2. And Chebet attacks that back shot really well. It's now 21-21.
Well, a comfortable 8-point lead, 9-point lead. I remember something like
Simply 4 points away, but now we are back to up. 21-21. A possible asset for Ndejje Elites. But there is a complaint here from the players asking about the rotation. They don't want to make a rotational foul here. And well, it's been sorted. Alungat in 4, Katrina in 1. Service from Kcb. Good service from Katrina. Good pick by Peace. Ball in 2. And Mwamula is blocked down. Kcb away once again. 22-21.
that is the second time Kcb is leading in this set.
Service from Katrina. But she serves it in the net. You can see the frustration on her face. She's really frustrated with this. Team Ndejje makes that double substitute. Foul is on once again. And Ingrid is back in the setting time. It means now Mamura and Shadia are out. Where Ian says, where there is a time a team was fouled thrice for rotation, I came to wondering why they couldn't ask.
Well, I think it's talking about yesterday's games. The second ref, I was here. She informed them that you have to move after a contact. When the server tosses and contacts the ball, then you rotate, you move.
Okay. It's 23 points right now. Kcb having an edge in this set now with only 1 point ahead. Good service from Kalungat, pick from Peace. Ball in 4. Goes out wide. Poor touch from Pal. 24 for team Kcb. And only 22 for Ndejje Elites. Timeout for team Ndejje Elites.
Well, I remember some comments from Abed Musime saying it's a comfortable 3-1. Now with KCB looking just 1 point to take the game to a decider, I wonder what Abe is thinking. I hope you don't turn off your data because you are seeing the things are changing. Like Coach Obek ran away from the game. He's no longer commenting or following the game. I don't know what happened.
Well, Adam showing side here. But bear with me. I'm also bearing with him.
Let the game be sweet now. That is Fedwin. Then Flavia is saying, we got this in Kumba. It did. They might get it.
Alunga serving. Alunga serving. Good service from her. Good pick from the libero. Holding for again. And far.
And that is 25 for Kcb-Nkumba and 21.
Really consistent attack. But a bad one at that. Two sets for each. We are now on for a decider.
Okay. Mushabe Rogers is saying pressure of the game. And Were Len is saying, Macho, that's true. The next set will be heated. And I smell really set coming up. Sweetness of volleyball. Yeah. The people in the comment section are having their own fun. Keep it flowing. Keep it flowing. Let us see. Let's wait for the determinant. Yeah, indeed. Both teams needed a point to be sure. Because KCB won the Jeshi Stars, the Prisons, of Tanzania, and they got 3 points. So when they get a point here, those are 4 points. If they get 2, they will be 5 points. Then when Ndejje wins the Prisons the other following days and gets its 3 points, plus a point from here, it will also be on a chance of qualification. Having seen that the groups are 2, each team here tonight is looking for a chance of qualifying, well knowing that Kenya Pipeline might be number 1. So Ndejje and Nkumba are looking to be in that second position. Let's wait for the decider to begin and we begin. Well. I see two players of Kcb-Nkumba in the comment section. Habiba is there, is backing up the Lioness. Let's go KCB. Whereas Flavia is also saying, Habiba, what happened? You'd have been there. By the way, Flavia, tell us what happened really. You disappeared from volleyball. I'm not seeing you anywhere. So Flavia, please tell us what happened. For science, we have already known she got her honeymoon with Squadex Seta. You remember that? So Flavia, did you make a wedding and disappear? So tell us.
Okay. The last set is here. This is where everyone is deciding here.
The deciding service. And of course, Kcb-Nkumba.
Starting lineup for KCB in this set is Katrina, jersey number 8, Alungat, Jennifer, Grace, Chebet, and Akedo. And for Ndejje elites, it's Pearl, Lydia, Belinda, Ingrid, Peace, and Queen Mercy.
Yes, we're there. That match between Police and Jesse Stars will be here. But if you are online, all games in MTN Arena and Old Kampala Arena, they are on online. But if you're interested in Old Kampala here, that game will be here, as well as other games are ongoing the other side. But both are on your Sporters YouTube channel. You can cross-check.
All matches covered live by Sporters, the home of amazing volleyball. First point ends in favor of KCB. And ace once again from Belinda. It's now Ndejje elites. 2 points. And 0 for KCB at the moment. A carry from team KCB. Noise coming from the fans right here. People supporting KCB. Ndejje finding it hard right now. Good pick by Peace there. Free ball for team KCB. Well picked by Okello. And an attack by Grace. Deflected outside there. It's now 2-2. Rwanda's Police supporting KCB there. I don't know what they did to them. The support from the Rwandese here for KCB is very, very unmatched. And it's really working well. Niwamanya K. Enos says, good morning, Uganda. I'm Enos Niwamanya, all the way from Kigali. Where can I find Jesse versus Police? Thank you. It's going to be there after this match. Police already warming up here with Jesse. They are simply waiting for this match to end. Then we can come in about 30 minutes with the Jesse Police game. Please keep waiting. Ball behind and Pearl attacks it. Good pick by Katrina there. Belinda's ball. Ball back. And Pearl attempts a dump, but it's picked. Free ball for team Ndejje. Ball in 4.
Wow, that is Police. No, I think Police is not engaging in the support.
That is Hammond, the commentator, and some Police players there supporting KCB.
They are the next. I hope KCB will support them as well.
Match. Let's wait and see how it goes. Good attack by Peace there, showing experience and performing under the pressure that is coming already on their side. 4 points from the Ndejje elites. They are still leading in this set. Where Ian says, I am in favor of KCB. Well, let's wait and see. Pearl on the service box. Serves it really well. Good pick by the libero. Ball goes to 4. And a down bites. Ingrid calling on Peace to move and pick that dump. It's now 4-4.
As I said, a decider, and now we are into a determinant set.
A decider is turning out to be really hot. An attack by Peace. Locked down by KCB. 5 4 indeed.
Well, I'm in favor of KCB. Where then? Thank you for joining the Lioness.
Good attack by Queen Mercy there. Passes through the blocks of Jennifer. It's now Tumusime Owen says Bar is not covering up her line. Well, yeah. And where Ian says shout out to the home of classic volleyball. Well, thank you. Thank you for the shout out. We appreciate the thanks that you give us for this. And we promise to do better and better and improve. It's now 6 points for KCB and 5 for team Ndejje Elites. Ochabar Remedias says all the best. Well, that is the prison support player there. Good pick by Belinda. Ball in the middle and Palma, no. Masterpiece attacks that one wide in 5. It's now 6-6. It's beginning to heat up here at the old Kampala Arena. Fans making it really interesting. This Master serves it, but it goes out. It's now 7-6 indeed. You heard that right. Katrina goes into the service box. Serves it well. A good pick there. Goal for Pal. And the backcourt in one. Attacks. Well, now 7-7. Let's wait and see who is able to force a change of sides right now. Service from Ndejje Elites. It's Ingrid.
Must say when the person is in the serving can serve an ace and change a set. The reception was set for dinner. And dinner attacks is well recovered. Peace with the dump. It's recovered. Katrina with the back set. And Cavb banks that through the blocks of Pearl and Asimo. And now
A banga there from Alunga Scovia. She forces a change of sides there. A lot of lessons to take for Ndejje Elites. Bottling that 3 points gap at the start of the set. Going to be a difficult time for them. Time to switch sides.
well, as you have said, time to switch sides. I see someone saying, I like KCB, but I support Ndejje. So are you switching?
Well, very undecided there. But, well, that is it for almost every Ugandan support at the moment. Where Ian says the heat in the region is sponsoring the heat in the game. You could be right. Good pass by the libero there. Big set in 4. And an attack by Grace puts KCB 2 points away.
Ochapal is saying it's an interesting derby. I know you support Kcb-Nkumba. Thank you, Ochapal.
Good attack by Par there. And Grace unable to pick that one. 8 points for team Ndejje Elites. Belinda is on for service. Very experienced player there. Let's wait and see how well this goes. Belinda on for service. Serves really well. Poor pick from the libero. But Lydia dumps it out. Lydia fumbles on that one. She dumps the ball out. You can see the excitement from the Ndejje players there. And now, 2 points gap. Service from Cavb. Good pick by the libero. Ball in the middle. And it's blocked. Good block by Jennifer there. A timeout for team Ndejje Elites.
Well, you can't win a team, a Muzungu player. It's so you mean I think it's coming from the police side. Remember, police has a Mzungu. So this this one is saying you can't win a team that a Mzungu player with a Mzungu player. Let's go get Kcb. Well, end of timeout. We are seeing Nas with the serve for the Lionesses. Wow, that's a well combined block of Dina and Jennifer, putting peace down and making it 12 points for the Simba Lionesses.
Where Ian says, don't remind me how that Muzungu hit Nemo yesterday. Keep your eyes glued on the YouTube channel. He's next against the Jeshi Stars from Tanzania. Let's wait and see how it goes. Chebet on service again. But she serves it out this time round. It's now time for Lydia to serve that ball. Ndejje Elites chasing 3 points.
Ekon Bena says Kcb. I know Ekon is a well support of Kcb, but she plays for JKL Dolphins in the basketball league. Thank you for following.
An ace from Lydia puts Ndejje Elites on 2 points within the reach of Kcb. And Coach Tony saw this as a chance for him to call for a timeout. He doesn't want to fumble this lead. And he's telling the players to calm down. You can see how animated the conversation is. Not a good one, really. But the players are used to him, and I'm sure they will deliver. But on the side of the commentary, Matthias is the name of the Muzungu. That is the collection from Nwamanya K.
Thank
Mariah
you.
says we need a Muzungu for Sky Volleyball Club to survive Serie A relegation. Well, Mariah, we hear you. Let's wait and see. The service from Lydia goes out wide. 13-10, Team Kcb. See now. Good set. And a block from Nkumba. Jennifer blocks that down along with Grace. And
Well-
second timeout for Ndejje Elites.
Well. We saw Kcb Lioness take the first set, and we saw Ndejje Elites take the following 2 sets. Then the fourth set was taken by the Lions. The Lions, I think, a lion is the king of the jungle, isn't it? So if a panther or a leopard comes and scares it, it will get scared a little bit. But in the end, it will show that I'm the king of the jungle.
Adam showing sides again. I apologize for that. Even I can't control him. But Kcb looking for just 1 point. Whereas Ndejje Elites need 4 points to earn a chance, at least, to extend this to a game of 16. Service from Team Kcb. Akelo is on. Good service. Good pick by the libero. And finally. Kcb-Nkumba wins this. Coach Opeke Nicholas says KCB sends Ndejje Elite sparking. Ochapara says Esawa Yona, Esawa has already reached. Michael Owens JR says Mariah, no amount of Bazungu can save Sky. That is how pessimistic guys are where Sky is concerned. And Were Len says, as commentator, he shouldn't have side, but since it's KCB, he's allowed. Well, no, he's not allowed. But let's wait and see how it goes. Rabia Kanyeside says, good job, Lionesses. Habiba Namara says, I'm screaming league champions. That's the player for who's not around at the moment.
League champions or zone 5 champions?
No, she's talking about the league
can KCB become the zone 5 champions as well?
Let's wait and see how well they perform tomorrow. But for us, it's a wind up. Let's wait and see. Police, you can see the players.
The next match is between Ndejje Stars versus Police. Here, men, as you can see on your screen, we are having the Police with the Muzungu called Matthias. I think they told us his name is Matthias. And the Ndejje Stars are there in red. Thank you for being online. Thank you for following. Be ready to follow up again for the next game.